Hi.
Hi.
360. Let's take a walk, Heather.
All right. Welcome to Canalside.
So I'm Nate Benson from Channel 2, along with the ever so wonderful Heather Lee.
Oh, you're so kind.
I know. Partners in crime we are for the Daybreak show. So what are we doing at Canalside today?
Well, we are live at Canalside for our Daybreak show, but we are all done with our live shots, so we figured we'd take you on a little tour. Maybe you haven't been down here at all yet. Shame on you. Maybe you have been here, but there are some new things that we want to tell you about, some updates on the development down here. So we're going to give you a little sneak peek.
So we were kind of all over the place today. We started this morning at the train station over by the other end of Canalside. Now we're just walking up the bridges. As you can see, the sun's probably glaring the lens right now, but I'm going to turn around.
Hey, we appreciate our sunshine here in Buffalo.
Right. So what you had a bunch of live hits this morning. What were you focusing on?
So the first one was the DL and W terminal. So that's where right now it's mostly vacant. You'll see the NFTA Metro trains. They'll drive by, they'll sort of go, turn around, and then start their route as they head back towards the University District. The plan there is with the NFTA, and it's going to be a combination of public and private money, but they really want to take that space, they want to develop it. They're thinking shopping, they're thinking open areas for walking and sitting, making it bike friendly. So that project is a little ways out. I believe it's to the tune of $40-something million.
So a lot of federal dollars, a lot of state dollars are going to be required for something like that.
Yeah, so they're going to they've approved an environmental study, they being the NFTA, and that should take about a year. So we're a few years off probably, but when I was talking to Thomas D. from the Erie Canal Harbor Development Corporation, he said that, albeit very slow, slow and steady wins the race here. So he said things like that, projects like that really help to spawn development. He said it's sort of a you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Things are happening here at Canalside. That's encouraging people because they see the popularity down here. They want to be a part of it. So
another big thing is the Children's Museum Exploring More. That was initially announced right when Canalside got started, and it's not quite here yet, but you do have some updates when you talk to Tom D about that, right? Yeah, so originally it was supposed to be at the corner of Marine Drive and Main Street, which was right over here. It's moved just a little ways, so it's going to be sort of in this area, kind of near the Canalside Pavilion, near the canals, and obviously all of the bridges. The update with that is the ECHDC, they said that they hope to have some final construction numbers from the developer by the fourth quarter of this year. Once they get that, then hopefully shovels in the ground by the first quarter of next year. They've been tossing around the idea of March, and then to have it open in 2018. The state says that they're going to give $9 million for that project, but again, it's a combination of public and private. So Exploring More, they're going to be on the hook. I think it's around $17 million. Right now they have not quite half of that. So no word on if they're going to need all of that money or if they can sort of start along the way and then kind of do like a construction loan sort of thing. I don't know how it works with huge projects like that. I'm certainly not building, multi-million dollar projects, but I think that they want to get that off the ground. And again, Thomas D. from the Erie Canal Harbor Development Corporation says they still, albeit delayed, they still feel very comfortable with that whole time. So many acronyms to remember.
I know, and I probably got it wrong, but you know what I'm talking about.
We know.
The people here at Canalside, the people who are in charge.
So we're walking up towards the direction of the Harbor Center, towards where John Beard and Melissa Holmes are for the morning show, and it looks like there's some weird yoga going on.
Yeah, there's some acrobatic yoga, and I'm a little disappointed that John Beard is not a part of that.
I know, seriously.
But yeah, so
we have a troubadour over there singing.
One of my favorite things, the giant chair at Canalside.
It's a great photo spot.
Yeah, so all year long, they're really making this a year-round destination. Originally, it was just the summertime. Yeah. And we all know that Buffalo, our summers, albeit them lovely, they're a little bit short. So once they added the ice skating and the other things, they said that that's part of their mission. There's a number of things that they look for when making Canalside popular. One is access to the water, which obviously they've tackled that. Year-round activities, well, that's the first of all things to do, then making it year-round, and then aside from that, the private development. So really four parts.
Yeah, I was actually talking to a tourist from Nevada over on the bridge before our last live hit, and he's like, oh, this is really great, but you don't get to use it too much. And I explained, well, we get to freeze the rink in the wintertime, so we can use this year-round, and he was pretty impressed by that, the fact that we've made this a year-round destination.
Yeah. And one of the things I think is important to mention, because, years ago, when I moved here 10 years ago, there was none of this here. And it was always talk of, we need this big box store, and if this big box store doesn't happen, nothing's going to happen. So again, there is progress. It's slow, but things are happening. And as more things happen, the hope is that even more things will happen.
Yeah. All right, so we're kind of creeping in on our live shot here. We'll see what's going on. I definitely can't do any of that.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, in my youth, I could.
I think I just pulled a hammy watching them.
That's kind of impressive.
Yeah, that's...
Let's go wander over, say hi to John Beard.
So we're going to continue our walk here at Canalside.
Speaking of Canalside, Mr. Live Shot John Beard.
Hi.
How's it going this morning?
We're doing a little 360 video.
Yeah, very good. I'm impressed.
How's it going this morning?
Good. We put on the Kanga shoes.
How was that? Did you pull anything?
What's life as a marsupial like? Apparently we're too loud. Hi, Colin. So what's going on? How are we having fun yet? His mic's open, so we're gonna go away.
All right. That's live TV for
you. Yeah, it's live TV. Folks.
So we've got the Kanga shoes, which you can bounce on.
Why is there an old-timey policeman here?
That I don't know.
Should we go talk to him?
I think we're gonna find out. Then of course there are the blue bikes.
What are those?
Hello. How are you?
Oh, just jumping around.
This is Sarah. She works for
Canalside,
and she's on the Kanga shoes. Tell us about the Kanga shoes.
They're actually really not that bad. I thought they would be a little difficult and you'd feel unstable. You actually feel really stable. So,
yeah.
And people can rent these, correct?
Yes. We actually have classes through Garage Fitness, and they'll have an hour-long class. I don't know if I'll be able to do an hour on these.
I was going to say, that's like a hammy and a calf workout.
You are a complete body workout in these shoes.
Fantastic. Awesome. Well, we're taking a little stroll here on our 360 video. We'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What do we got going on here? We're shooting a little 360 video for Channel 2.
A little tour of Canalside, and we saw...
Well, no, first of all, you've come to the right place.
Wait, are we in Ireland?
Well, actually, a lot of us Irish people came over here. Okay, we dug the canal, and then we came here in Buffalo. But my name's Officer O'Connor. I've been patrolling this area since about 1850.
You look great.
Well, thank you very much. You do too, sir, and you too, lady.
What do you think about the progress here?
Well, it's quite the progress because way back in the day, this was a nefarious red light district. It was a slum known as the most evil square mile in America. That's where I come in. I'm the thin blue line between chaos and order. So what you had is thousands of sailors coming in from the west, thousands of sailors coming up that canal right over there. And you know what happens when you got sailors? Well, of course they're going to be doing yogi and Pilates and all that other kind of stuff. But sometimes, I tell you, sometimes these sailors, they might be drinking, they might be looking for female companionship. And so that leads to crime. That's me, and that's what was happening here from 1825 to about 1915.
So we've cleaned things up a little bit since then.
Well, yeah, I got my eye on that shark girl. You know,
I've heard some things.
Yeah, she looks pretty nasty, pretty mean. And also, you know, there's some live trucks that are parked illegally.
Wasn't ours.
I understand. You're the internet. You're virtual.
That's
but
right.
You know what? Another crime-fighting friend of mine. This guy right here.
Hello, my name is Stashu Holmes.
Hello,
I'm
Mr.
a
Holmes.
distant relative of a famous English detective, but I live in Cheektowaga.
Cheektowaga.
And this summer...
The Holmes clan moved over to the
Yes,
Cheektowaga,
that's
huh?
correct.
Okay.
And this summer, we're going to be investigating a murder of a famous Buffalo Bill. I won't say his name, but he was thrown from the Skyway and landed he was intended to land in the canal, but he fell a little wide and a little right of the canal.
Ooh,
during a Bill's reunion. So we're
that's
doing a
hard.
murder.
Do you need any help? I'm a police officer, you know.
We need a lot of help.
I see.
So,
And what is this?
this is every Friday.
Saturday. No, Friday.
Friday nights at
Right.
7 o'clock.
So it's a murder mystery.
Yes.
We don't even know what time it is.
Cheektowaga.
That's what the mystery is. We
When
don't
is it?
know
Well-
if you can find out when it's happening.
I studied criminal justice at NCCC, and they didn't cover times very well. So we're pretty sure it's Friday nights,
Friday nights at 7.
7.
Yeah, something like that. So you come in, you have a few drinks, you solve the crime. Then we need the help, folks. We do. We really do.
Fantastic. Gentlemen, thank you.
Oh, no, thank you.
It's a
Enjoy.
wonderful morning.
We're going to continue on our little tour over here.
Yeah. So literally, I mean, there's something for everyone here.
Yeah, there are the bikes, the Kanga shoes. Ooh, some of my favorites. They have the paddle boats.
Yeah.
Now they have these stand-up paddle boards, which I think requires you probably have to tackle the paddle boards first before you can do the yoga.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's a little bit of core strength right there. But yeah, there's a ton of stuff. It's a little bit of a chilly morning, but just imagine when the days are 80 degrees and sunny. This place is going to be packed. It's awesome.
Yeah, and it's going to be another great year here for everyone. Hopefully you guys who are watching this know about it already. If not, tell your family and friends and head on out here to Canalside this year, because there's really something for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Can I add one more thing?
Absolutely.
You know, on a hot day, some people like to enjoy a cold beer. There's been a lot of talk about Hofbrauhaus.
Yes.
I am told that it is still happening. Again, that's one of those projects that's a little bit delayed. They do not have an exact timeline just yet. They said that the city, the corporation, National Grid, they're all working together, Benson Development, to try and speed that process along. Underground utilities holding up your cold brews, ladies and gentlemen. But we will be sure to stay on top of that. We'll let you know about any updates, that and other things happening here.
But it's, you know, as we've been saying kind of all morning in our live shots, you know, the big narrative is slow and steady wins the race. And yeah, there might be some delays, but as we can see, everything's worth it here down in Canalside.
Exactly, and that's that positive domino effect that they're really hoping for. And again, years ago, you used to get the question of, when is something finally going to be happening here? Now they're saying, look at everything that's happening here. I can't wait to see what's next. So I think the vibe has changed, the attitude has changed a little bit. So can't wait to see what's next.
Yeah. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks, Heather.
Yeah, bye guys.
Talk to you guys later.